It's the Los Angeles Rams and the Atlanta Falcons. Here now, Younghoe Koo to get us started. And off we go here on Monday Night Primetime. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Play action now for Stafford. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 8. Working out of the gun, Stafford. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down.
Ready at 54. 180.
A play fake. Now Stafford to throw. He's got a man. That's Nacua. Complete. It's a gain of 10 yards. 1st down, L.A.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
That's right side. He's got Ferguson.
So, Mike, there's this idea that every time a defense blitzes, it has to result in a sack. But there's a lot of other ways that you can impact the play, and we see it here. Get the ball out of the quarterback's hand, get it to the check down, and now you just need to rally tackle and bring them down for a loss.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Blue 60. 50-50.
To the air again. Stafford. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. So 4th down, the Rams will send out Ethan Evans to punt. The Falcons are going to send Jamal Agnew deep to return. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. Room to run at the 35. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
first down, right back to Robinson. Down the sideline, past the 40. And he is out of bounds. He is just gashing the defense right now. 17 more yards with that one. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Here we go, Shaq. Pressure leading. 3.
Another run here for Robinson. Room to run again. And he's into the end zone. Bijan Robinson, touchdown Atlanta. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
Makes the score Falcons 7, Rams nothing.
So out is Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. The return starts from the 5. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Off the bootleg, it's Stafford. A throw on the move is caught. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
One of the biggest challenges of playing zone defense is defending a quarterback when they break contain of the pocket. All the zones have to move along with the quarterback, and it is just a lot of stress put back there, and you're able to find a soft spot, and they're able to connect.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 2. From the gun, here's Stafford. There's a short one taken in by Higbee. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. A pickup of 14 on that one. Good for a Rams 1st down.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
On the ground, former Notre Damer Kyren Williams. Not much happening there, just a short game. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 9.
Ready.
Play action, Stafford, headed left, buying time. He runs with it. And he's going to be close to the 1st down. Awesome, just a yard short of the line to gain, so that'll bring up 3rd and short yardage.
That's a smart play. 2nd down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable 3rd down.
He'll try to run for it with Williams. Oh, he didn't need much, but I don't think he got there. Kind of depend on the spot, but it looks like he is short.
That's a heck of a stop by this defense early in this game, Mike, and it sets up a decision for the offense. You might be a little too far away to attempt a realistic field goal, but you might be a little too close to get anything out of the punt unit. I think I'm keeping the offense on. I'm trying to extend this drive, and I'm being aggressive here.
Open man, right side. He's got it. And he will have that 1st down. Taking a chance here early in the game. They convert on 4th down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass, as they continue to wear this defense out.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got it.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
280, 53, ready. Big 20. Tango.
So we are through one on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Falcons with the early lead. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. Stafford now on 2nd down. He'll let this go. Deep shot for Atwell. Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. Picked by the rookie out of Oklahoma. And the Falcons are going to take possession.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. And you're not going to get away with it at this level.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
They'll go play action now with Penix. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. Jared Verse getting in to record his 9th sack of the year.
Well, as they face this possible 3-and-out following that 2nd down sack, now if you're the quarterback, you've got to be thinking, get the ball out of my hand, find a matchup I like downfield, and try to push this ball past the sticks and keep this drive alive.
Tries to get that one down the field, but it is incomplete. So on 4th down, the Falcons bring on Bradley Pinion to punt. 2-2 Atwell, the return man for the Rams. This will be returned from the other side of midfield. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. On 1st down, it's Stafford. He gets it into the hands of Atwell. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4 brings up 2nd down at the 50-yard line.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 5. Out of the shotgun, they give it to Williams. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. James Pierce in on the tackle.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
Mike, I don't really even think this is much of a conversation on the plus side of the 50. I think you've got to keep your offense on the field, stay aggressive, and try to maintain possession. You get field position like this, you want to make sure this drive ends with some sort of points.
On 4th down, Stafford. That'll be intercepted. Inside the 20. So they make the decision on 4th down to try to go for it. Instead, it goes back the other way for a pick 6.
Yeah, and anytime you go for it on 4th down, you're saying, hey, we don't mind rolling the dice and taking some chances. In this case, it backfires. The defense is able to capitalize, and they take it all the way back the other way.
able to add the extra point. And the Falcons move out on top, 14-0. So out is Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. On first down, Stafford. He'll throw complete to Blake Corum. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive. On play action, it's Stafford. That's into the hands of Corum. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
It's not often that you see a running back be the one that the defense decides to double team in the passing game, but to me this feels like the defense was tipped off. They knew what was coming, they knew where the quarterback was going with the ball, and they were able to put a stop to this one really before it got going.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
22!
They'll throw once more. Here's Stafford. This one complete to Atwell. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a 1st down to go with it. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Stafford to throw again. To the left side, and Adams has it.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
a 2nd and 6.
Ready? 180. 20.
Again, it's Stafford. The toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he's in! Tyron Williams. Touchdown, Rams.
And this is just high-level quarterback play down here in the red zone. The way they teach them their progressions, Mike, it's touchdown, check down. You don't want to take a sack. You certainly don't want to turn the ball over. He knows he has nothing down the field, nowhere to go to his receivers and tight ends. Check it down to your back. Let them do the rest after the catch, and it results in a touchdown.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. Jamal Agnew now to return. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Ready up. Line out. Here we go. Sack. Drop roll 80.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. Finding room at the 35. Down the sideline, past the 40. And he will dive into the end zone. 79 yards. Touchdown, Atlanta. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. We'll start at the 4. Yeah! And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
A first down throw for Stafford. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in balance.
Now a second down throw for Stafford. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll get only a yard before he
Get into the hands of receiver, run. Catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
third and a yard.
Middle. 20.
Out of the gun, Stafford. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete.
Really just comes down to everybody understanding the situation. You realize how many yards do I need to get for the first down, and just make sure at least one of my receivers is past the sticks. That's where he went with the ball, and they're able to convert.
260.
Throwing again is Stafford. That's called in on the left by Nakua. And he's going to have a first down here as they are into field goal range at the 27. Now a timeout Rams, that's number 2, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime. First and 10. shotgun, it's Stafford. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
2nd and 10. To the air again, Stafford. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. He's taken down just shy of the 10. Rams use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Escaping the danger, throwing, and completing. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the 2nd half in just a moment. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Ray McCloud on the return. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Now Penix to throw on 2nd down. He's got his tight end, Pretoriano. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
The drag route, we used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
They'll try to run for it with Robinson. And he'll be taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield. They get 22 yards there. It's good for a Falcon 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
From the gun, here is Penix. Open man downfield, that's London. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far. That one gives them a 1st down. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Chris Paul Jr. working his way in to record the very first sack of his NFL career.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. What do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and That's exactly what they did.
Off the play fake. Here's the lefty, Penix. The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down. Braden Fisk in for the sack. That's a Baker's dozen. 13 for the year.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Now Penix on third and long. Looking down the field, but that ball's incomplete. Drake London was the intended receiver there. And it's going to bring up fourth down. The Falcons getting their punter out there. The punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And this is going to work out for them. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. Now for Stafford. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
In motion, it's the tight end, Higbee. On second down, here's Stafford. He'll let this go. Deep shot for Atwell. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down. Tutu Atwell was the one he was looking for. And it'll be third down. Working out of the gun, Stafford. He's got a man. That's Nakua. Complete.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Get this out to his running back. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
Just nowhere to go once he catches this ball. You see, he's doing everything in his power to make guys miss and break tackles. I think he ended up doing a little bit too much because he ends up going backwards.
Second and 11. On the carry, it's Williams. He'll get 4 here, up to the 24-yard line.
It's a gain of 4, and it's third down.
What can they do here on third down and 7? From the gun, here's Stafford. That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Clark Phillips. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg, their second pick 6 of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's 1 pick 6. But to get 2 pick 6s in the same game, this defense is on fire.
Falcons 48, Rams 7. Young Wei Koo.
So out is Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. This will be returned from the 6. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. He'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he's able to push his way forward. A gain of about 2. It'll be second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
He's trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not. And be taken down there.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but after that second down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in third and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3 and out, they better hold up here and pass protection.
On third down, Stafford. He'll let this go. Deep shot for Atwell. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down. One team headed out for the Rams. He'll punt for the second time after hitting a beauty in his first effort. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up.
Take over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36. Robinson, and he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
There's Kyle Pitts with the grab. And it looks like he's going to come up just short for the first down. At about a yard shy of what they needed. So they'll have to pick it up on third down. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more Monday Night Football after this. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. On 3rd and 1, here's Penix. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On the give, it's Robinson. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide-open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for, and I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Certainly not how they drew it up for his first catch of the game, but he's on the board, and I think the hope is continue to go his way, and next time, let's try to pick up some yards.
And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
And he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on fourth down.
Good for a Falcons first down.
From the gun, it's Penix. That is caught by Chark. And he will get into the end zone. DJ Chark. Touchdown, Falcons. Here's Coop for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Falcons will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So out is Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Drive begins with a run by Williams. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
The offense staying out there for this fourth down. Stafford to throw it. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. Going to give the ball over on down. It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning first and second down. Because if not, you find yourself the entire game in third and pass. And that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 4.
Here's a third down and 4. They'll go again with Robinson. And he's going to be close to that first down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a first down.
And the Falcons first down.
Let's go.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
79 Broncos.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. So, here's a first and 10 now down inside the 20.
70. Hawk 70. Hawk.
And here's Bijan. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
This back's been having his way all night long, Mike. Just a lot of room to operate. Great job by the offensive line all night long, but in this case, defense does their job. They're able to penetrate, get in the backfield, and take him down for a loss.
And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. It's going to be third. They need 1.
Third and 1.
Oh, track. Oh, track.
They run over center with Robinson. Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up fourth down.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
Tag! 70 Lions!
That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
So on a critical fourth down, they want to put the game in the hands of their quarterback. Give them some options. They go with the RPO scheme. The defense sells out to stop the run. He's forced to pull it. Incomplete pass. Great job by the defense, staying true to their assignments, playing disciplined football, and they get a huge stop there on fourth down.
Injured player after the play, and that's Matthew Stafford, who is banged up. Out quickly, and it's Adams.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield, so that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
It's 3rd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Garoppolo. He'll let this go. Deep shot for Atwell. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
So it's a win here for the Falcons. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched a shutout in the second half. No points allowed, and they cruise to victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Falcons are winners as we say so long from Atlanta.
I give it all away. You're like my reason for life when my dreams seem so far away. You give me all that I don't fade. I don't wanna go to war. You don't wanna give me peace. I can never leave you alone, even when I'm overseas. If I gotta do a show, you coming with me. Baby girl, you a prime time. I don't care if everybody see. Couple weeks I had to leave, now coming back off road. Tell me you love me and tell me you love me and tell me you love me and don't let me go.